Online dating, is it worth it or a catastrophe waiting to happen by Ashley Martinec? We're going to start off by telling you a little bit of stats of online dating. In the past 2 years, the number of dating sites have increased by 17% across the world. 37% of Americans have used an online dating site. In the article, Who Visits Online Dating Sites? Exploring some characteristics of online daters, doctors Patty Valkenberg and Jochen Peter discovered during a research study that of 367 participants, 43% of those had indicated that they had visited an online dating site. And of those 367 participants, 33% had posted a profile. Online daters and what they should have. Some qualities of online daters. I believe online daters should have a stable mind, good self-esteem, common sense, and safety plans in place. It's the basic for anyone who's dating, whether it's online or traditional methods of dating. You need to have a stable mind and good self-esteem. These are all qualities that you need to bring to the table for a successful and stable relationship. If you yourself aren't complete and, you know, do not have, a great mindset, then you're not going to be successful whether you're traditionally dating or you're online dating. Another quality or attribute you should have is common sense. It's very important as an online dater that you're cautious and you think about what you do. You don't want to meet somebody for the first time at your house. You don't want to give them, personal information of where you're employed exactly, or, you know, information about your kids and what schools they go to. These are all, risks that you're taking when you're letting somebody who you've never met in person know these personal things about you. Another important thing you should have as an online dater is safety plans in place. If you're meeting somebody for the first time, you should let your family know or a friend know who you're meeting, where you're meeting them. Possibly give your friend, the number to the person you're meeting. When you get to where you're going, give them a call, give your friend a call or your family member a call. Hey, I'm here, I'm safe, he seems cool. I'll call you when I'm getting in the car. Dinner should be about 3 hours. Just something like that in place so that if for some reason something bad does happen, a family member or a friend knows where you were, knows who you were with. These are all information that would be crucial if for some reason something bad does happen. The risks of online dating. There are risks to online dating. You have scams. People all the time, you hear it in the news. They were online and they met somebody great, but his son was lost in Timbuktu and he needed $1,000 or $5,000 to get his son back home, and he'll repay you and give you $10,000. These are all scams, and this goes back to having good self-esteem and common sense. If you have these attributes, you won't fall for the scams. You'll know, hey, this sounds a little weird, or I don't need to buy love. So those are both, important qualities to help avoid some of these risks. Sexual predators. Sexual predators do not need to disclose that they're a sexual predator. It is not a question asked on many online dating sites. It's important that once you find somebody that you want to potentially meet in person, you should cross-reference their name with a sexual database online, just for the safety of yourself. And if you have children, sexual predators could profile and try to find people with kids and just get into your house. So it's important that you cross-reference. Defamation of character. This is another big thing. When you're online dating, be careful of the pictures you post, as with any website online. Make sure your pictures aren't risque. Make sure that you don't send videos or pictures that are, questionable to people that you haven't met yet. These could come back to haunt you. The person could post them on Facebook or YouTube or, use it against you to blackmail you at your job. And there are mean, bad people out there who will do these things. Another risk of online dating is your data security. When you sign up for a profile, it asks for a lot of personal information. And if the site is not a secure site, this information could be leaked or hacked. Another risk is shopping mentality. And this is one not many people think of, but when you get online and you see all these wonderful profiles and all these wonderful people, you might go on a date and say, oh, this person is really nice, but could I find someone better? And it happens a lot. So that's just another risk to, be leery of and to watch out for. The rewards of online dating. You can network with people, you can make new friends, and you experience new things. These are all great qualities. In my personal experience of online dating, which I did for 2 years, I met wonderful people who I'm still friends with today. And, I got to do things that I never thought I would do. And I got to experience new foods and cultures and, airboat rides, which is something I never would have done on my own. And it was fun and it was entertaining. But the biggest reward I feel to online dating is that you can find your soulmate. And this is something I myself have found and many of my friends have found. Um, there's about 5 of us who have found our spouses and their husbands and my soon to be husband, online. And it was a great experience. It was all worth it in the end. The Privacy Rights Clearinghouse website stated that 1 in 5 marriages are a result of online dating in today's society. So I personally feel that online dating is completely worth it if the end result is finding that one person you're meant to be with.